Episode 21, last video I made so much money pking. I went from a 42 mil bank to a 56 mil bank. Still got a long way to go. I realistically need about 90 mil before I move on to the rigour account build, because rigour literally costs over 70 mil as it is. But this video is where the real money is going to be made, because I'm going back to PVM and everything, and I've unlocked pretty much all the best money makers in the game. Some very interesting information was released by Modash on Twitter the other day. Revenant drop rates. Now all of that looks incredibly confusing, but all you need to know is when you scold a Revenants, it affects the drops. Yeah. It doesn't affect the regular drops like your dragon daggers, your onyx tips, your battle staves and everything, but what it does affect is the rare drops when sculled. So when you land on the good drops list, which is the emblems, the wilderness weapons and everything, you land on a number 0 to 39. So as you can see at the bottom, the most common items are the ancient totems, the ancient emblems, and the dragon med helmets. That's why you always get the rubbish emblems, because they're the most common on the good drops list. However, when you're sculled, you can't land on a number above 13. So that means it is impossible to get a dragon med helmet, an ancient emblem which is 500k, an ancient totem which is 1 mil. So that means when you land on the good drops list, you can only get the good items. The statuette which is 2 mil, the medallion which is 4 mil, the effigy which is 8 mil, the relic which is 16 mil, and the wilderness weapons and the magic seeds. So basically when you land on the good drops list, when you usually get an ancient emblem which is 500k, you're bound to get a good item, which increases your chance of getting the crossbow and the chain mace by a lot. So for example, from the Revenant Dart Beast, your chance of getting the weapons or the necklace is 1 in 8,800, but when sculled, it's 1 in 3,080. And then the crossbow is 1 in 44,000 unsculled, and now it's 1 in 15,400 sculled. So to land on the good drops table, if you're just attacking dragons, you've got a 0.5%, which means you should land on the good drop table 1 in every 200. But if you're someone like me, I attack the Dart Beast, the Orc, the Cyclops and everything, you should land on it 1 in every 250, which is pretty good to be honest. And like I said, if you're guaranteed to get the good drops every time, that's good. So this only affects the rare drops, but that's pretty big. If you're staying there for a long time, you're going to make so much more money. However, you're going to be sculled, you're going to be high target, and also you can't bring the good gear you'd usually bring. Usually I'd bring blowpipe, archer's ring imbued, salve amulet EI, very strong gear. But if I'm sculled, I can't really bring all that, so my DPS isn't going to be as good, and obviously there's a lot of competition there, so people are going to snag the Revenants even more. So I'm going to test it out. I'm going to bring a magic shortbow imbued with a salve amulet EI. If I brought a blowpipe, I couldn't bring the salve amulet, so I'm going to bring the MSB so I don't risk getting smited for the blowpipe. Very minimal risk. Let's test this out. There it is, magic seeds. It's not the best drop because I have the same chance of getting 9 magic seeds as having 5 magic seeds, but at least it's not the ancient crystal, and at least we got a drop. But that did not take long to get. That was my 3rd trip, and I just started that trip as well. Let's hopefully get one of the good ones next time. I decided to help this PKer out. He was on a skulled guy with a blowpipe, and he wasn't praying, so I assumed like he might have been out of prayer or something, and it turns out he actually got the blowpipe as a PK, and guess what? He didn't split. Whilst I'm skulled, I might as well attack people whilst I'm here, why not, eh? Debolt? Yeah, I decided to bring the debolts and that kind of worked. Mate, he had loads of loot. 230k, it's not bad. 320k loot. It's looking like if you want to make short-term money, unskulled is a lot better because you do the Revenants so much faster, and also you can compete against other people so they help you get the Revenants. Because in this gear, everyone just snatches the revs off you. But for long term, so far I'd say this would be better, because when I do get the red drops, I'm going to make bank. Like actual bank. The MSB isn't terrible, it's really not. It's actually pretty good, it's just Bullet pipe always wins. Plus, I'm actually saving quite a lot of money from the darts and the scales, to be honest. Yes, come on, mate. This guy's helping me out. What a legend. Don't tell he? Yes! Oh, Carol's crossbow. That's pretty good loot. 250k. I teamed up with this guy who's doing the exact same thing, doing the Revenants, and also attacking people. So we teamed up. He's such a noob. Oh, bless him. Yo, this is bullying. Debolt! Yes! Not bad, 500k. I'm gonna help this guy out. He's smited right now. I snagged it. I gave him some of it. How much have I got? I'm gonna bank 800k. I don't want to show what I'm flipping because obviously that's just gonna ruin it, but I bought them for 1.62 mil and I've been selling them for 2 mil. Very, very good profit, you could say. The Revenant caves is literally so active, legit, like PKs every 2 minutes, so it's extremely difficult. 455k trip. Yeah, the loot is nowhere near as good. Because literally everyone out DPSs you with a blowpipe. Like I said, when I hit that rare drop table, I'm going to make bank. Well, that happened. That's the worst drop I could get. Out of all the 14 numbers I could land on, I land on number 13. That's the only number that the ancient crystal's on. It's the same drop rate as the 16 mil emblem. Also the same drop rate as landing on the wilderness weapons. 400k loot. Yeah, I've started doing the Revenants down here because there is far too much competition where you can teleport. As you can see, there's just so many people, so I have to do it down here. It's riskier, but there's actually less PKs down here, but if I do get caught down here, I can't instantly teleport. I'm out of looting bags, so I'm just gonna straight up buy a tier 10 for 2 mil, and that'll last me like forever. There we go, tier 9. I can't really do much when people just pray range. However, I have some friends, the Black Dragons. Come on, Black Dragon. I'll let him. Don't report me. No! Really? I'm not even banking. It's not even worth banking. Finally got a full trip in there. 750k. Another trip done. 730k. I'll lure this guy to Black Dragons. There's no point finding someone with pro range up. You good, bro? Wow, I just got 580k loot. I found a small group of people to do Revenants with, and we're just going to attack other people whilst we're here. And then we can take over the world, and I'll have more Revenants to myself. No! I can't get the loot. No! No way. Oh, I can't get the loot. Oh my god, what do I do? Quick, 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 quick. I need to get that loot. I don't have the agility level. Right, I've tallied to Carolanga. Hopefully I can get... I don't even know if I can get there in time. Like, it might disappear. I'm pretty sure it stays there, actually. It just depends if someone has the agility level. That guy literally had an ancient crystal. Oh yeah, I forgot. He skulled. He skulled on us. Oh my... You are joking me. No! That's a big hit. 581k. This is a guaranteed 1000 Revenant Ether because of the crossbow. Back-to-back D-bolts. He's pretty in range though. That's it. Smited. Come on. Thank you. Oh my... I genuinely just chased him from the Revenant cave like this. Oh my god. Right, we good. We're not 43 defense. All I wanted was that ether. 416k worth. I can get a gap. Come on. Around the corner and log. Please. Yes. The amount of teams I escape is actually unbelievable. I spend most of my time not doing Revenants and hopping worlds and escaping BKs, legit. I have not had a rare drop in so long. 520k loot. I got a rare drop. It's not the best, but at least it's not an ancient crystal. 1.3 mil. Finally got a drop. 400k loot. Wait until you see this loot tab. I've been doing so much Revenants. And I'm not stopping until I get like at least one of the 2 mil emblems. Okay, I should probably bank. Decent trip, 770k. Brilliant. Yep, that happened. Good job I survived that. I had 600k on me. Another trip done, 733k. Like, this is so much cheaper compared to a blowpipe. Say if I used 100 per trip, I'm using like 20k worth. 587k. Been a while since I've had a rare drop. Should be expecting one soon. Splash. Please splash. I'm out of food here. Make it to the hobgoblins. Completely out of food. Finally got a rare drop. 2 mil. I'll take it. I can be thankful it is not magic seeds or an ancient crystal. I'm waiting for the time that I finish off a Revenant, I teleport and it's a rare drop. Please don't happen. 575k. Is it? He smited? Jeff. 1v2'd them. I escaped on 0 food once again. A like 50-man clan of max mains just logged in. I'm at the perfect level. In 30 wilderness, a 118 can attack me, and obviously all these max mains can just about not attack me, so it's a good level to be. Got D leg drop and 450k in the looting bag. 500k. No way! He just got smited for claws. Yeah, again, it's not magic seeds or ancient crystal. 2 mil. No. No. What is my luck? I got the amulet. I just rolled on the wilderness weapons drop list. I rolled a 0, which is the exact same chance of landing on the 16 mil emblem. And there's a 40% chance of me getting the amulet. That could have been the bow. Oh yes. Right, finally got a decent drop. I can't complain about that 4 mil medallion. Look at that beautiful thing. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I basically just want to get one more rare. 420k loot. Yes, come on. He's actually smited right now. Cleared. Too good. Saw this guy as I tellied in. Oh my god, I got a cannon piece. He wasn't skulled, but I got a cannon piece. Oh my, what was he doing? Black Dragonhide. He must have been doing Wooldy Slayer and completed his trip. And I caught him at the perfect time. I mean, it's not the biggest loot, but that's pretty cool. 300k. 450k. I helped out these mains on a PK, and the guy escaped over the shortcut, but we managed to get him, and no one has the agility levels, so I decided to run around. By the time I got there, the guy got back to get his loot, and then they PK'd him again, and then I picked up his loot. 700k, not bad. Splendid. A long time later, it is finally time to sell the loot. And I'll be honest, I don't think you're ready to see this loot tab. First of all, this is my Revenant KC, 4,720. I think I started the video around 3,000, but obviously I PK'd quite a few people as well, so it's not completely accurate. Here is the Revenant loot tab. How sick does that look? Like I said, the crystals, the same chances landing on the weapons drop list, and also the 16 mil emblem, but yeah, we got the 4 mil. First price check, 35.1 mil. Second price check, 1.2 mil, and then 2.8 mil. And as you can imagine, I got PK'd a lot. This is how many looting bags I went through. I started with 5 mil points, that means I got PK'd 16 times. But to be honest, most of the time I got PK'd when I hardly had any loot on me. But yeah, supplies did cost a lot. I went through a lot of amethyst arrows, super restores and everything. Sorry for the whole video being Revenants, but releasing those drop rates was so interesting. And like I said before, short term you're better off being unskulled, but skulled over time you'll make a lot more. Started the video with 56 mil, we now have 94 mil, which means I actually can afford rigour, but that would take away my whole entire bank, and I need to get 70 defense first. And obviously without melee stats, can't do that, I'd have to burst it, or chin. So making very, very good progress. The rigour account will be made in the next video.